Hello everyone, welcome in. So of all of the cakes I did on this day, this was probably the most difficult one for me. It was my first time doing the crescent moon and sun style, and I was doing it on a 4-inch, so doing everything small makes it more difficult. Where I'm starting here is on the sun portion, which I use a pretty stiff icing, and these small cakes just like to slide around all over the place, so it was a little tricky to get it iced. I left the sides plain because the original intention was for it to fit into the hollow spot on the crescent moon, which didn't work out because I cut the sun too big, so you'll see later in the thing. Still came out cute though. For the top, I used 2 different size star tips, one small one and one slightly larger one, and did a double reverse shell border with gold pearls placed on it and an obscene amount of glitter because it's a sun and moon cake. Of course, it's going to have all of the motherfucking sparkles on it. Now, when I got to the actual moon portion of the cake, that one took me quite a while because I was not prepared for how difficult icing the corners of that was going to be. I thought sheet cakes were bad. Nah, nothing compared to the end of a crescent moon. So it did take me a little while to smooth out, and my drop lines were very uncooperative, but I used a round tip and a star tip to do the shell border and the drop lines and placed blue pearls on that one. And again, excessive amounts of glitter. Edible glitter, obviously. So in the end, it still came out cute. Lessons were learned. I think it'll be a whole lot easier next time. Anywho, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Please like and follow if you did, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!